Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Just turned the furnace on for the first time this season. It was a cold one out this morning, 37 degrees. So we're going to try and stay warm down here and move on. So today I'm going to do an unboxing of this 1960 Chevy Apache pickup. It is a AMT kit, part of the Custom Cruisers line. It is kit number AMT 1444M. And on the back here it says we have 107 parts, and this kit was released 4 of 2025, so fairly new kit still. There's a quick little glimpse of what's included. If you head over to Larry's Model Shop, he just did a build on this particular kit. It was pink and kind of a garnet red, I think he called it. And he calls it Pepto-Bismol, or Pepto. It was a pretty interesting build, so be sure to go on and check out his build on that one. I'm just going to do an unboxing on this one. Not sure when I'll get around to doing the actual build. So let me put you down a second, and I'll cut into this and see where we go from there. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a great day, just a little chilly. And chilly actually sounds pretty good right now. The food, not the weather. Alright, here we go. Now, my wife picked this kit up for me a little while back. I do appreciate that. She's just an angel. So here we go, guys. Oh, here's the side of the box. I didn't show you, sorry. Got a fuel-injected 235 6-cylinder engine. I can't wait to see that. That's really cool. Custom steering wheel. I don't know if I'm crazy about that. Some custom looking wheels. Those are pretty cool. I'm hoping there's stock wheels also available. And a custom grill. So let's see what we got in here. Right off the top we have some chrome bits. I'm going to get the scissors, cut them open like always. Been a little while since I've done an unboxing. Been busy building and putting pieces back together. If you go back and check out my When Wives Attack video, you'll understand. Alright, here's the custom wheels. They're alright looking. I actually like the way they looked on the box better than they do in... oh, that's because they have the red outline down there. So in person, they're just chrome. You got to do your own painting. Here's that crazy looking steering wheel. Not a fan myself. And unfortunately, it looks like we're only going to get the custom grille and the bumpers. I mean, it's fine. It just I prefer to build this one stock. So I'll see what I can do when I get around to doing it. Here's a side mirror, maybe a marker light, Chevy emblem, rear view mirror. That's all there is for chrome so far. There may be another chrome tree under there, I don't know. Here's taillight lenses, pretty basic. Then your windshield and a little back glass, no side windows, and some clear headlights for the custom grille. Here's the tires. Let me split them open and see what they're all about. Tires look decent, but they look kind of small. Scale wise, it looks like we got 2 fronts and 2 rears. Yeah, that's what's going on. Tread is okay. Sorry, there you go. Tread's okay. And they are unbranded on that side and Goodyear's on the other side. You get your choice of one or the other. There, already. Put those away. There. And here we have the body and the bed all in one package. Interesting. Versus the cab and the front fenders. No back on there, so that's got to be in there somewhere. A little bit of flashing, but maybe not flashing. It's the it's the extension of this piece right here. So that'll go on and make it the molding, the chrome molding or stainless steel molding, whatever it is. I never understood why they did the extra tops like that. You know, I mean it's neat looking. I just don't understand the purpose of it. But that's that. A little bit of flashing on the edges here, no big deal. If you watch Larry's video that I was just talking about a minute ago, he was saying that his particular kit had some warpage in the, I believe it was the frame and the bed, and the box didn't, or the box bed and the cab didn't sit flush properly. So pay attention to that if you decide to build this kit. That goes there, so that becomes that. So maybe there is no other piece here, it's just this section here that lines up. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look, see if that piece is in the kit still. Decent thickness though, you know, nice quality thickness, good feel. Put that there. And we have a big bag here. Let's see what's in this one. Leave the fingers, don't cut the fingers. There we go. We have the frame. Pretty decent. A couple of pieces to be, well, one piece to be removed here, and then obviously this big long piece of sprue needs to come off. Decent detail on there. Yeah, I'm not hating that. I can't tell. Well, yeah, mine is a little warped too, guys. If you see it, it's this is the front, this is the rear, and this is the bottom side. So truck would face that way, and this piece of the frame, the back of it, looks like it's tilted downward towards the right. You can just barely see it. Might be able to fix that after we get it all disconnected and that. That's interesting though. Thank you, Larry. That's good looking out. Alright, here are the wheel backings, little wheel inserts, front spindles, and coil springs. And we have the tailgate. Big old Chevrolet on there. Kind of cool. Some lower suspension pieces, it looks like. The custom grill insert for the front end. That'll go like that. And then the interior tub, if you will, the floor pan. Nice little detail on that. And maybe this will be the back of the cab. Let's see. Almost. It almost makes it fill it in. Alright. And here we have some goofy piece that goes around somewhere. I have no idea what this piece is. Part number 60. I'll have to look that one up, guys, in the instructions. I have no idea what that is, although it could be a hood. Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't even have to look it up. It's the bottom of the hood. Gotta be. Gotta fit like that. Yep. Makes your headlights and that. Okay. Alright, so that mystery solved. And we have the steering column, steering gearbox, heater hoses, little overflow bag. Another don't know what those are. 53 and 54. They're either the back of the seat. I don't know that one, guys. We'll get back to that one. And 113 right and left. Maybe those are tail light inserts? No. Maybe they have something to do with the headlights or the this part. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, they're inserts that go in the hood. That's what these two parts are. 13 and 113R and L. They go there. Okay, but I still need to figure out parts 53 and 54. Over here now, we have the hood, hood springs, or hood hinges, I guess you'd call them. The rear end, spare tire, upper control arms, little shock absorbers, larger shock absorbers, most likely for the rear, sway bar, and these are the torsion bars. They're part of the suspension. I can't remember the correct name for those right now, but that's what those are. Okay. Oh, almost forgot. I got to remember those parts, 53 and 54. And this is the last bag of parts. Just the details and instructions left in there at the moment. Alrighty. Here we have some exhaust. Kind of cool looking. Alright. Another part of the suspension. If this was a Mopar, I'd say that was the K-frame, but that's, you know, torsion bars and lower control arms and pan where the engine sits, whatever you want to call that. some linkage. The seat, it's a bench seat, so here's the lower and the upper. Kind of neat. Big old radiator hose, it looks like, right there. Part of the carburetor. Exhaust manifold, oh, intake manifold, exhaust manifold, and I'm going to assume that's the oil. No, that's alternator. That's an alternator. It deceived me there a little bit. Okay. Aha, here's the back panel for the vehicle, for the cab. So that'll sit in thusly. Nice, or either way, I don't know which one yet, but that's that. Then we have the door panels, which are okay, decent detail. They're very well pronounced. Okay, just not a lot of detail, which the actual vehicle didn't have a lot going on the inside. Little vents, or you can make them speakers if you wanted, but I believe those were just air vents. And then the final tree here, we have the dashboard with the brake and clutch pedal attached. Decent looking dashboard. Firewall. Another hoses. Ignition part there. Not sure what that is. It looks like something to do with the like a air filter type thing. Timing chain cover. Here's the air cleaner for that straight 6. Battery, horn, fan, radiator, fan belt and pulleys, oil pan, distributor, engine coil, starter, engine block halves with the transmission halves attached. Those are cool. Can't wait to build that. I'm looking forward to that. I really like some of the old 6-cylinders. License plate things and radiator core support right here, and then the upper part with the hood hinge attached there, the hood latch. Not the hinge, but the latch. So that's it for parts. I'll put this here. Let's get into the decals real quick. I'm really looking forward to finding out what those other 2 parts are. I didn't forget 53 and 54. Alrighty, here are the decals. Come on now. There we go. Okay, kind of basic, but still pretty neat. Okay, we got some dashboard decals. Those are very cool. I don't know if they'll fit in the dashboard. Yeah, I guess they will. Okay. Some striping, some flames, some pinstriping. Chevrolet, right in white and black. Stripes are in white. Larger stripes are in black. 1960 plate. This one says Michigan. This one says Apache. And this one is California JM6137. Some badging and some side deals here, which actually these might be like for the hood. Those are the kind of cool on the hood. Alright, well that's it for decals. Place that back there. And folks, last but not least, we have the instructions. As always, I'll pick you up when we go through this. Here we have the important before you begin, so nothing about an actual vehicle. First step is putting our wheels together. Okay, there's a rotation pattern to the wheels, it looks like. I'm going to flip that out all the way. Yep, and the rear wheels. Okay. I think it has to do with the actual position of the hubcap or the rims more than the tread on the tire, but I'm not positive on that. Here we're putting our engine together, pretty basic. Yeah, here's that one piece, like oil filter hose or something, tube, I forget what it's called. Okay, well, a little fancy little air filter. These pieces here. Spare tire, I forgot to mention it, but I did see it in the trees. Alright, got that. We're putting our muffler in, and putting the engine in, putting the tires all on, which is nice compared to that last build I did on the Viper, where we had to get out a whole nother instruction sheet to put the engine and the tires together. Oh, here they are, right here, 53 and 54. They're like extensions for the dashboard, so they make the dashboard stick out further into the actual compartment. Okay. And those could be painted any color and slapped on with a contrast color of the interior. That would look kind of cool. Maybe. Alright, here we go. Putting the back together, or the body together. Doing this. Only custom front grill. I'll have to look, search around and see if I can find a stock grill in my parts bin. Alright, 67 and 66 were the tail light pieces for the back of the box. I don't remember seeing them, but I'm sure they were there. Just a quick look, guys. I know you want to, oh yeah, here they are, right? Nope, those are, yeah. Is that it? Yeah, those are those. I thought they were suspension parts, but they're actually the tail light pieces that go on the back sides of the cab, the bed, I mean, to give you your brake lights and all that. That's what those were. Okay. So that goes in. And the things that I thought were hinges apparently are the chains that you would put up here. No, those are on there already. This is giving you, the chains are already attached right here. The locks or latches, whatever you want to call them. This is telling you how to paint them if you want to do something custom like that. Here we go. Radiator hose location. Putting this in. 9B. Putting the rest of the hood together. There's that little bottom lip thing. Right and left hinges if you want to do the hinges. And then putting the decal placement. Very cool. Kind of basic. And like I said, Larry had trouble with some warpage, so I'm gonna, and obviously mine had it too, so I'm gonna just put this one on the stash and get back to it when I get a chance. So alrighty guys, that's the 1960 Chevy Apache pickup. Like I said, the AMT from the Custom Cruisers version. And I will be doing some searching maybe on the eBays, looking for some standard stock grills and that kind of stuff just to build it, or I'll go through my parts bin. I don't think I have one in there, but you never know. Alrighty folks, that's it for now. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I invite you to comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Share anything you want to do. As I always say, let's keep this hobby alive, and I'll see you on the next one. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.